Hello friends, my name is Nikhil and I welcome you to my channel. The Elder Scrolls V, or popularly known as Skyrim, has a vast open world map. This game was suggested to be reviewed to me by Amritanshu Verma, so here's my review for this game.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
I played Skyrim in early 2012. The fact that it was an open world game was enough for me to get instantly interested in it since I'm a huge fan of that genre. Skyrim boasts of a massive open world environment in which you can travel for hours and hours at end. The graphics of this game might not come off to be as realistic, but sure are quite immersive for the genre. However, the modding community of this game is extremely active and there are mods that can help you enhance graphics of this game and make it hyper realistic. But perhaps what makes this game most awesome is that we actually get to fight dragons. How badass is that, right? You start this game as a dragonborn who possesses these magical shouts known as Thu'ums. Each shout contains 3 words in the language spoken by dragons. And the strength of the shout will vary depending on how many words have been spoken. The words to shout can be learned by visiting word walls in dungeons or around the wilderness. The words for each shout are unlocked by slaying dragons. A regeneration period limits the player's use of shouts in the gameplay though. You actually have to travel through the rich world of Skyrim to find and defeat dragons. Skyrim is just one of the worlds of the dense Elder Scrolls series. It is set around 200 years after the events of Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, but isn't actually a sequel to that per se. The game starts with you being taken in a carriage to a place where you are to be executed, but are saved in nick of time because a dragon arrives at the place exactly before your execution. How convenient. Now in all honesty, I haven't completed Skyrim since I could not focus myself on the main storyline, but through what I know, the entire game is about ultimately defeating Alduin, who is the first dragon created by Akatosh in order to destroy man and consume the world. Personally, playing this game was also a visual treat because it has such a wide variety of different terrains, caves, mountains and villages to explore. There are countless number of people to interact with and have meaningful conversations as well as some repetitive memes.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee. I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
You also have companions that follow you around and carry items for you, assist you in combat and more. The game really has a lot of depth in it with a lot of branching storylines, quests and so much more to explore and collect. It is estimated that the gameplay of Skyrim is roughly around 300 hours, which is a staggering 12.5 days to finish the entire game. However, because of the procedurally generated quests, it is almost virtually impossible to say that you truly ever finish the game 100%, since there's always something or the other to do in the game. And that's what makes this game such an addictive experience. Skyrim is truly one of the best medieval games ever made, and the open world environment that the game is based in gives this game the justice it deserves. It is almost impossible to imagine this game as a linear experience since the entire game is truly about all the different choices you make that shape the game's outcome. You can ride horses or even hire horse carriages to take you to places. The game also has a fast travel feature that helps you quickly travel to places marked on the map. Sometimes traveling such long distances can get extremely boring, or maybe you might encounter some other quest along the way that it might distract you from the current mission at hand. In situations like this, the fast travel feature really helps out. The game's VR experience was recently launched by developer Bethesda Studios, which adds in yet another layer of immersion for Skyrim. The game has been critically acclaimed and has got near perfect scores from almost all game review publications. In just a month of its release in 2011, the game sold 10 million copies and raked in over $620 million in sales. Are you a fan of Skyrim? Have you completed the game? Which is your favorite dragon shout? Let me know in the comment section. Also, if you want me to review some other game, let me know that as well. So with this thought, I'll end it here. Hope you liked my 2 cents. Also, if you are a game developer, I would like to inform you that currently I'm working on writing a book that will help you market your games and thereby make money through them. So if you are interested in that, then visit www.nikmlnkr.com/books. That is nikmlnkr.com/books. You'll find an email subscribers list over there. Be sure to sign up over there and I'll notify you whenever the book comes out. Do check out my other content on my YouTube and podcast. Also follow me on all my social media handles. I'm available on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat with the same username everywhere, NIKMLNKR. So that's it for this video. This is Nikhil signing off. Nasla Dano.